absolutely divine with the wine. So enjoy. Five-year-old balsamic vinegar to a good night, successful night. Let's go sit down and chat. Kind of figure out the day.
Should we get the strategy session?
Yeah, oh yeah, you got to get the strategy session.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Mary McGuire. I'm here with Chad Sarno, who's going to be cooking a live food feast for me and a few of my friends. Some of them, not only are they not live foodists, but they've never even had an entirely vegetarian feast before.
Thank you. It's quite an honor to be doing this party tonight. We have quite an extensive menu. We have about 7 courses, a couple canapes, past canapes for when people arrive, and I've paired some great organic sustainable wines with the menu also. And I'll bring you through some of the motions as we go through the evening. But you know, for a lot of people, it's very difficult to actually grasp or perceive how to actually cater a party, how to cater at raw foods, and let alone make raw foods for themselves. So it's it's really it really starts off with having the basics of making sure that your cupboards are stocked and your fridge is stocked with the essential items.
Yeah.
The equipment factors, it's definitely an important one, but you can really make use of pretty much any home equipment that you have.
There's nothing in particular, no special.
Well, there's definitely some essentials, being a dehydrator, a high-speed blender, a juicer, not a centrifugal juicer, more like a twin gear or a single gear juicer. Then we have a basic food processor. But I mean, like I said, you can get by with any home appliances, being a cheap blender, a cheap food processor.
Yeah.
Really, the only specialty item that you really need is a dehydrator.
Right.
What we're really focusing on is more of a comfort, transitional, recreational raw food dinner. So tonight we're not going to be emphasizing sprouts. We're not going to be emphasizing any kind of green juices or anything. But we are going to be emphasizing and introducing to people some items on the menu that people are used to. Like we have a couple canapes. I'm making little rye hemp toasts, and we're making little mini pizzettes out of a flax hemp crust, and I mean it's going to be fantastic. So it's all about when you're trying to introduce this to someone more mainstream. It's really all about introducing it in a way that people are used to and what people are familiar with, and kind of not straying too much out of everyone's comfort zone when it comes to serving a meal.
How important really is it that an ingredient be organic?
I think especially nowadays with the rise of GMO foods in the United States, I think it's really essential to emphasize as much organic as possible. And also with the main emphasis, not just organic, but as much locally grown product as you can possibly find, and knowing your food source. Organics is essential, like I mentioned, nowadays with the rise of GMO use and with the rise of pesticide use and herbicide use within this country alone. When it comes to just a little bit about GMOs right now, what we're facing is there's actually a lot of genetically modified foods that we're eating, frankenfoods I like to call them, that basically a lot of the vegetables out there conventional aren't even vegetarian. For example, like a lot of hothouse non-organic commercial tomatoes, where they're basically taking a pig gene and a tomato gene, mixing them together, and so the skin stays tough during shipping. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Real?
And same with strawberries. They're taking a strawberry gene and taking a salmon gene and sort of combining them and growing basically these salmon strawberries that they're pink on the inside, so they're not white anymore on the inside.
That's amazing.
Isn't that just?
That's
it's ridiculous. It really
I've
is.
never heard that before.
So if you really, avoiding GMOs is really all about supporting the organic industry and really supporting as much locally grown product as possible, and knowing your food source is really what it comes down to.
Amazing.
So on the menu this evening, we have a couple canapes we're going to be serving. We have about a 7-course meal with some canapes and hors d'oeuvres to start, and I've paired some organic wines to match to kind of suit the occasion and kind of put it over the edge. We have some of the canapes, for example. We have like a little rye toast with, it's like an almond rye toast with what do you got? We got a cashew mascarpone on there with a little bit of cranberry. Another one, we have some hemp pizzettes that I got on the menu, which is I have some cured tomato on there and some fresh herbs and micro basil and all that. So it should, I mean that's just the start, and then we'll get into a really wonderful evening. I think.
Mind-boggling.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Just even looking at the menu, it's going to floor people.
Yeah, I think we'll have a lot of fun with it, and like I said, I think we may have some converts tonight. So
what do we need to start with?
Well, there's definitely some basics when it comes to dry goods and non-produce, and is definitely a high quality oil or oils, I should say. Olive oil being my favorite. Definitely high quality stone crushed organic olive oil on hand. I really like having flax oil on hand, along with some grapeseed oil or macadamia nut oil, just to have some exotic oils of your choice. And then you want to hit more of the acid side of things, so you definitely want to have some vinegars around, maybe some apple cider vinegar, and seaweed's a big one too. I mean, seaweed's great to stock your pantry with, and definitely nuts, seeds. Produce is the most important, and for myself, I really prefer hand picking my produce for my events. There's actually a couple stores right around here if you want to run over there with me, and we can go check it out. And how about Fairway is actually right across the street, so let's do it. I think we should go over there.
I'm ready.
Excellent.